Okay, so I'm going to talk about circle. Okay, so the first thing you need to know is okay, you have a circle. Okay, and then no field. Okay, so for a circle, right? This is called a full circle. Okay, so what is half a circle? So this is called a full circle. Okay, and then what is this? So what's this? So it's called half circle. So what's the name for half circle? There is a name for it. It's called semicircle. Okay, so you can call it half a circle. Okay, or semicircle. The name for it is actually semicircle. Okay, can next. Okay, so after you have this, then we continue. So what is this called? Hmm? So you have a so what is this called? Okay, a quarter of a circle. Very good. So this is a quarter circle. What's the name for it? There's a name for it. Half circle is called semicircle. Quarter circle is called. Have you learned it, or you just forgotten? It's called. Hmm, it's called quadrant.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, it's called quadrant. Okay, so what I need you to remember is this is called this is called and this is called very good. Okay, so you need to know some of the terms. Okay, so let me start off with let me continue. Okay, so right now a circle. Okay, so let me reply this message first. Yeah. Okay, so a circle. Let's come back to the circle first. Okay, a circle. There are two things you need to take note. What are the two things? What are the two things you need to take note of for circle? What do you learn in school? The first thing is what is this called?
It has no. It has zero. Lines.
Is it, again?
It has like zero.
Okay, never mind. So what is this called? The highlighted one. What do you call this? Hmm? The blue colored one. What's this called? It's called the circumference. Or parameter. Okay, both mean the same thing. Basically, if they ask you for the parameter, what they mean is they want you to find the blue part. Okay. Next. So right now I'm trying to familiarize yourself with all the terms. Okay. So when I ask what's the parameter, you should point to me. Or parameter means here. Okay. The length of this thing is called a parameter. Okay. So next, besides parameter, the next thing you need to know is this thing. The next thing is this. The entire black color one is called the area. Okay, it's called the area. So let me give you a similar example. Let me give you a similar example. What's this?
A square.
So it's a square.
A rectangle.
Okay. This is a rectangle, right? So a rectangle is defined by the length and the breadth, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for rectangle, you also learn about the perimeter and what? Area, right? Am I right? Okay. So for the perimeter, which one is the perimeter? Can you tell me which one is the perimeter? Yeah. Which one is the perimeter? Yeah. Use your hand. Come closer. Show me. Yeah. Show me. Go. Which one is the perimeter? This is called the length. Okay. So which one is the perimeter? You don't know which one is the perimeter, is it?
Perimeter is
Just here? You mean just here? So basically, you need to. This is the. Okay. The colored one is the perimeter, right? Okay. Right.
Yeah.
And then which one is the area?
The second side.
Am I right?
Yeah.
This is the area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So similarly, for the circle, okay, for the circle, which one is the perimeter? Show me. Right. Which one is the perimeter? Yeah, very good. So I'm going to highlight it. So this is your perimeter, right?
Yeah.
Then which one is your area? Which one? Inside, right?
Yeah.
So let me shade it. So of course it's not very perfect lah, but you should know lah. So what they are asking. Okay, so this one will be your area. The purple one. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if your rectangle is defined by length and breadth, then your circle is defined by what? Your circle is divided by what? Make a guess. The circle is divided by your radius. Okay. So how do you know the radius? the radius is okay. The radius is from the center of what? Of the circle to the
end.
what's this called?
To the perimeter.
Yes. To the perimeter. Okay, that's called the radius. Okay, so let me give you an example. So when it comes to full circle, right, the first thing you need to know is you must know the what? Where is the center first? Okay, without the center, you cannot do anything. Okay, so the center must be known. So the center I call it origin. Oh, no, center I call it origin. Origin. Okay. Okay, they mean the same thing. Okay, if next time I use origin of the circle, it means the center of the circle. Okay, so that means from the the radius is okay. What's radius? What's the definition of radius?
The circle of the circle.
Center. No. Okay, let you. So what's the definition of radius? So radius is
The circle of the circle. To the perimeter.
repeat because I want you to memorize.
The radius is from center of the circle to the perimeter.
Very good. So where is the center of the circle here? The red dot, right? Okay. So that means from the center to the what?
To the perimeter.
To the perimeter. So is this the perimeter?
Yeah.
So is this my radius? Is this my radius? According to your definition, is this my radius?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Why?
Because
Mm.
the radius is from the center of the circle to the perimeter.
Very good. Okay. So then let me ask you. From the center, right? To my. So is the black one my radius? Is the black one my radius? So this is my radius.
Yeah.
Why yes?
Because it's the center of the circle.
Okay.
And it's touching the perimeter.
Very good. So this is also my radius, right? Okay. So as long as it is from the
Center of the circle.
to the,
Perimeter.
then that one must be your radius. Okay? Okay? Good. Okay, so next. So remember, center of the circle is also origin of the circle. So that's another thing you know. Okay, so besides the radius, there's another concept. It's called the, what's the concept? Okay, it's called the diameter. Okay, what's the definition of diameter? Diameter is a line through the origin and it touches the perimeter at both ends. Okay, repeat after me.
Perimeter is a line
Mm.
through the origin
Mm.
and it touches the perimeter at both ends.
Both ends means, say, let's look at this. First thing first, you ask yourself, is this through the origin? Is this through the origin?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Does it touch the perimeter at both ends? Does it touch the perimeter at both ends?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So is this a perimeter? Very good. Okay. So next, let me give you one more example. Is this your diameter?
No,
Why no?
because it doesn't touch both
Of the
of the middle.
okay, good. So this is not your diameter. Very good. So these are the this is not a diameter, but this is a diameter. Okay? Can or not? Okay, good. So what have we learned so far? What are some of the terms we have learned so far?
Radius.
So what is the definition of radius?
Let's touch the center of circle.
Okay, and then
Then let's touch the perimeter.
center of the circle to
The perimeter.
very good. So basically this is the simpler definition of radius. Then what about diameter?
Let's touch the
Yeah, through the
origin.
or center of the circle, through the center of the circle, and then
Touch both ends of the perimeter.
so it should touch. It touches the perimeter at both ends. Okay. Wait, then what about this? Is this your perimeter? Is this your diameter? Why no?
Because you can touch the
Let's touch one. Touch.
because
Mm.
touch the
Okay, it goes out of the circle already.
yeah.
Okay, so it cannot go out the circle. Okay, that's why I say it touches the perimeter at both ends. End. Okay, you're gonna go out. Okay, good. Okay, what else? Half circle is called.
And
A quarter circle is called. Very good. Okay. Quarter circle is called quadrant. Okay. Good enough. Okay, good. So these are some of the terms you need to memorize before you can answer questions. Okay. So then, like I say, here's my rectangle. Good. So how do you find the perimeter of a rectangle? What's the formula? Complete one. I want complete one. Then what about area? Very good. So that means there are formulas for what? Similarly, there will be formulas for yes. So what is the formula for area of circle? Pi r squared. What is the r? What's r? What's r? Very good. Okay. So your r is your radius. Do you know what is square?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what is square?
Yeah.
R square means what? How do you key in your calculator? Where's the square? No. How do you key in square? You don't know how to key in square. That's good for R. But you don't know how to key in square. I asked you to key in square. Where's your square? 这里吗？ R square, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's how you kin square. Okay, good. So you know how to kin square?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that's the formula to find area. Then that means there is also a formula for perimeter. How do you find perimeter? The formula? 2 pi r. Okay, repeat after me. Perimeter of circle is 2. Area of circle is
R square.
very good. You know how to key in R square, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so one more. Okay, so this is not our diameter. This is not our diameter, so we don't care about this. So if this is our diameter, the entire length is our diameter. Okay. Can you see that the diameter is actually what? Do you know what I want to say? The diameter is actually what? Do you know what I want to say? Yes or no? You don't know what I want to say. Can you see that your diameter is actually now you know what I want to say now? What do you see now? What's your black line? Your black line is can you spot the black line?
Yeah.
So the black line is what?
The radius.
Then the red line is your. So that means your diameter is actually
Also radius.
your diameter. So if this is your diameter, so your black one is your radius, right?
Yeah.
Then your red one is also your radius, right? So your that means what? That means your diameter is actually equal to
Radius.
what? Radius. What operation? The black one and means what operation? For operation what? So
And
so means and means what? Plus. Why plus?
and
Yeah. So basically diameter is also the black radius plus the red radius. So that means diameter is also equal to radius plus radius. So means diameter is equal to radius plus radius. Or diameter is also 2 times my radius. Yeah? 2 times, right? 2 times. Can you see? 2 times. Okay. So how many formulas we have learned so far? Diameter is 2 times.
the radius.
Very good. Area is
Is
can you? I mean, I just asked you to read. I asked you to read only. You also read like non-confidently. Okay. Parameter is
2
okay. Good. Okay. So that's what we have learned so far for formula. Okay. Terms wise, radius, diameter, semicircle, quadrant. So what's it good? Okay. Good. Okay. So yeah. Let's take a break before we look at all your questions on circle. Okay. Can? Okay. So while we are taking the break, I want you to copy down this thing. Formula for area. perimeter for circle plus this one, the 3 formulas. Okay, okay, good. So okay, good. So 刚才我们学到什么？ So what we have learned so far? Area of circle, right? Formula? 忘记了。 Oh, very good. At least you remember. Then what about perimeter? Perimeter. 忘记就直接看它。忘记就直接看它。I don't need you to memorize by now, but by next lesson you must memorize already. Okay, perimeter equals to? Okay, 2 pi r means 2 times pi times. Okay, good. And what else? What else? Last one.
The diameter
Okay.
equal to
Mhm. 一起说说。也是什么？也是什么？ Very good. 2r means what? 2 times. Good. Okay, good. So with this, then we can start to look at some of the questions. Like, show me your questions. 这样子啊，这里是吗？ Okay, so the first question, right? The first question is what's the perimeter of the quadrant with a radius of 8? What's a quadrant? A quarter of? Very good. So let me get back to that list. What's the list under your name? Tuition Shermaine. 这个 Okay, this one is the quarter circle, right? 对吧？ Okay, let me get this out. Okay, so this is your quarter circle. So a quarter circle, it says the radius is 8. Which one is the radius here? 来，指给我。By the way, which one is the center of the circle in this case? You cannot see, can you see or not? Can you stand up and show me? Which one is the center of the circle here? Very good. So if this is the center of the circle, right? Which one is the radius? Hey, 还不要坐下来 Which one is the radius? 看 it doesn't show. 继续 show 我，没关系 show 我 This is the center of the circle. So which one is the radius? So what's the definition of radius? Once again.
pi r square.
Definition of radius.
Must touch the perimeter.
Very far off.
The center of the circle.
Yeah.
Then must touch. Must touch the center of the circle and
So what's the definition I gave you? Not your definition. Now you are talking about your definition already. My definition. Can remember or not? So hard to remember. Can remember or cannot? You see? Right? You must memorize. Okay, go back. What's the definition of just because you forget. Cannot. Stand up. Because you forget. Okay. If you remember, then you can sit down. Okay. So radius is the
from the center of the circle to the perimeter.
okay. Good. Don't sit down before I ask you to sit down. Okay, because you forget. So which one is the radius? Come to me. The definition first. Go for the definition first.
From the center of the circle to the perimeter.
Repeat.
From the center of the circle to the perimeter.
Show me which one is the radius here then.
Oh, here.
Wait. Repeat. What's the definition?
From the center of
Like, show me. When you speak, show me.
of the center of the circle to the perimeter.
Yeah. So which one is the one?
Center of the circle and
To the.
perimeter.
So here which one? So one. Hold on. Hold on. 2, 3. So which one is the one? Repeat the definition. Then show me.
From the center of the circle to the perimeter.
So which one is the one? Which one is the radius in this case?
Here.
1, 2, 3. Use your finger lah. Center of the circle to the circumference. Why you go your own way? I already asked you 1, 2, 3. Only got 3 options. You cannot go the empty part. Go. So which one is the one? Center to the circumference. Which one? 1, 2, 3. Choose one. Show me. Center of the circle to the circumference. Where's the circumference? Here is it. Here is it. Where? Show me once again. Center of the circle to the.
So the perimeter.
Very good. So which one is the one?
Here.
I mean, which 1, 2, 3? Which option is the radius?
3.
Very good. He says this is 8 cm. Okay. Then now the question asked. Now the question asked, what is the perimeter of the quadrant? Perimeter of the quadrant. Can you use your finger? Show me where's the perimeter. Go. That's it. Hey? Where's the perimeter of the quadrant? You already tell me this is your what? This is your what?
Radius.
Why radius? Why radius?
Because the center of the circle is from the center of the circle as such the perimeter.
Don't use your definition, use my definition.
From the center of the circle, it must touch the.
You see, once again, you use your definition. You cannot sit down because you forget so many times. Simple definition only. Is the definition stuck in your mind? Make sure it gets stuck in your mind before I go to the next slide. Yes, no. Get stuck already or not? Memorize already or not? I don't want your definition, okay? I want my definition. Done? many words? Less than 10 words. Still can't remember. Hey, someone you are what? 12 years old, right? Are you 12 years old? You're so young, you still can memorize 10 words. Memorize it again. Definition?
Radius is from center of the circle.
Mhm.
Perimeter of perimeter.
Very good. So, this is your radius. Then, can you show me which one is the perimeter of the quadrant now? Go. Use your finger. Where you start first? Then you start from the center of the circle. Okay, go. Center of the circle. Go. Where you stop? So where's this point? You touch the what?
The perimeter.
So
The
center to the perimeter. So what is this? What's the definition?
center of the circle. The radius of the center of the circle. Touch the
10 words. My definition. Go.猫很奇怪哦，叫他背10个字哦，背到现在都背不到哦。
我觉得是这个背东西也背到这么长。
Why 啊？
我跟他讲，我们的妈有一个 memory，
No, I mean just 10 words 而已，他已经 12 years old, 10 words. Give you so many times, you still cannot memorize. What's the problem
我
with
说我
you?
们头脑里面有一个 diary 的，
Yeah.
把所有重要的东西收了。
没有，你问他画的那些图案，然后他保证告诉你
啊，马上
没有错。
你问他YouTube 有什么，他马上跟你讲。
So tell me what's the definition once again. So definition, radius, go. 10 words, 10 words. Less than 10 words actually, 9 words 而已。
真的是这样。
我刚才叫他背了吗
哪一个？
？Definition of radius.
哦，就是这样呀。
10个字。
radius
is
the center of the circle. To the
repeat.
radius.
I want it to get stuck in your mind.
Radius is the center of the circle. The perimeter.
Repeat.
Radius is the center of the circle. To the perimeter.
Very good. So show me. So what is this point?
Center.
What is this point?
Perimeter.
So this is
Radius.
very good. So this is also your radius. It's here. But now the question asks for
Perimeter.
show me where's the perimeter. Show me the perimeter. Where you start.
Perimeter.
Okay, highlight. Where is that? Where is that? Go. Go lah. Okay, very good. Show me the perimeter. Very good. This is the perimeter. Show me the perimeter. Very good. Now, show me the perimeter. Can you just follow now? 1, 2, 3, then last one like. Where you start? Where you start? Go. Go ah. Where you start? Where you start? Like show us again. Okay, go. Here, right? One more. Okay, right. Where's your parameter? Go. You don't have to stop. Very good. So how do you find parameter then? That means you just trace it. Okay. Then what about this? One more. So show me which one is the parameter. Right. Where you start? Where you start?
Go.
Okay, go. Go. Then inside one. Then what about the inside one?
The line.
Yeah, inside got plus, right? Do you care? So basically, do you care about what is inside? Because you never trace the inside one. So do you care about the inside one or just ignore?
Ignore.
Very good. Repeat. Ignore what?
Ignore the inside lines.
Do what?
If
Ignore the inside why? Ignore the inside lines. Do what?
go around the highlight the parameter.
Very good. Or trace the outer parts. Repeat.
Follow the inside line.
Mm-hmm.
Trace the outer line.
Very good. So that means let's come back to this question. Which one is the parameter of the quadrant? Start. Starting point.
Yeah.
Very good. So that means if I try to use a different colors, means all I need to do is I need to find out the yellow one, and then purple one, and then the green one. Right? Then that will give me the very good parameter of what?
Okay.
Very good. So can I ask you, what is the green line? So green line equals to,
The radius
which is, I want the value.
for HM.
Very good. So what is the yellow line?
It's also a radius HM.
Very good. Then the question is, how do you find this purple? How do you find purple line then? Any idea how to find the purple line? Any idea?
8.
Oh, 8. Why 8? Why do you think it's 8? Because you see everything is 8, so that means it must be 8 lah, is it? Huh? Why do you think the purple one is 8? Why do you think it's 8? Why do you think it's 8? Let me block all notifications first. Okay, good. Why do you think it's 8? Can I ask you one thing? Go to this. Can you see? What do you see? Tell me what do you see? What do you see? What do you see? You see a quadrant and then
Circle.
you see a quadrant and a
Circle.
and then if you need to find the purple one, how do you find the purple one then? Because now we need to find the purple one, right? Because we already find the green line, we also find the yellow line. So now we need to focus on the
Purple.
so what do you see? The purple line here, right? Can you see the purple line here?
Yeah.
So the purple line, how do you find purple line? How do you, so if I ask you to find the purple line, is there a relationship between this purple line and the entire circle?
Yes.
What's the relationship there?
The purple line
Yeah.
is
Is what?
also part of a circle.
Very good. It's a part. So you want to know what is the ratio between them? Okay. Yeah, you're right. So the purple line is a part of the circumference or the perimeter. Okay. So the purple line is a part of the entire circle. Okay. So you want to know how much, right? So how much? Okay. Look at. Okay. I don't move this. I want to get another one out. Okay. I get another one out already. Yeah. I want to get one more out. So I get another one out. So total I have how many? Total I have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, right? So let me see if I can. So basically what I need to do is I need to this is one piece. Then this piece merge with this piece. Okay, this piece means merge with this piece. Hold on, I need to do something to it so that you can see clearly. Hey, where are you? Where are you looking? Okay, and then this piece. So what do you see?
3. Okay.
What do you see now?
4 quadrant.
4 quadrant can
Come circle.
4 quadrants give you
Circle.
a complete circle. Okay, so meaning this purple line, can you see that all these 4 purple lines, they are equal or not?
Equal.
They are the same actually, right? So all these are the same, right? Right? So that means just now what you say. Just now you say a purple line is a part of a circle, right?
Yeah.
So what is the part? What's the ratio? So the purple line, the length of the purple line, what's the ratio to the perimeter? What's the ratio? What's the ratio? So this is the entire circle. Okay, this one is the entire circle. Can you see this is the entire circle?
Yeah.
Then this is the
Okay. 1.
1. So what's the ratio?
1.
1 over?
4.
Very good. So the ratio is 1 to 4. Right? So what it means is this is called the purple line is 1/4 of
Circle.
very good. So that means to find the purple line is 1/4 of
Circle.
circle. So how do you find the perimeter of the circle in this case? Formula? Can you remember? Cannot, then you find.
2 times. 5 times.
Cannot, then you find. Very good. So that means this will give me the perimeter of this thing. Of, copy down 1/4. So what I do is 1/4 times, of means times, right? So 2 times pi times, what's R here?
The radius.
Yeah. So which is, what's the value? 8. Okay. In your school, what's the value for pi? They want you to use.
11. You see?
What is it?
We teach the radius. We have a value.
No. I ask you what's the value of pi. They ask you to use. In this case, they ask you to use.
22 over 7.
Okay, good. So I need 1/4. Replace. Copy down. 2. Copy down. Pi is.
22 over 7.
Can you use your calculator and help me out? What's the value?
Eighty-eight over 7. The next number is 12 over 7.
12. 4 over 7, right?
Yeah.
So the unit is cm.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay. What's the unit for length? What's the unit for length? L.
C.
L is liter, okay? That one is for water, okay? Water is, the unit is liter. Okay, length is cm. So what is the unit for area? Yep, cm.
Square.
Very good. So that means what is the unit for your length? I mean for your this area.
Cm square.
Wait, this is for length or area? This is length or area? The purple line here is the length or
The
parameter. Parameter use
Length.
length. Length we use.
Yeah.
Very good. So now, what is the parameter now? So we find out the green line, we found the yellow line, the purple line. So the parameter is 2. Which one is the parameter? Use your finger. Where is? It means you need to
trace out
trace, right? Trace what?
the parameter.
Yeah. So trace what color? Look at the diagram. Huh?
A different color.
Which?
Yellow, green,
Repeat.
yellow, green, bottom.
So that means if I ask you for the parameter, so you just need to
Trace out. Oh, and highlight.
yeah, highlight. So now I have the value for green line. I have the value for yellow line. I also have the value for purple line, which is here. So what you need to do now to find the parameter?
Find the equation.
How?
Find the ratio.
Wait, which one is the parameter? Good. So is what? The parameter is which 3 colors?
Green, yellow, purple.
So the parameter is green.
Yellow.
What operation? There is 4 operation. Yellow, purple. So what's the operation? How many operations are there?
4.
Which 4? Which 4 operations you have learned so far?
The parameter.
No, operation.
The two.
No, I'm not asking you for formulas. I'm also not asking you for the terms we have learned. I just want to ask you how many operations you have learned so far in your life.
Plus, minus, times, right.
Correct. So which operation you need to use to find the parameter? Just now you say parameter is what?
Time.
The parameter is what? You tell me just now you highlight, right?
Yeah.
So the parameter is the green one,
Yeah.
and then
Yellow one.
and
The purple one.
right, the purple one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, what operation you need to find the parameter then? Which one?
Time.
Times. So that means you are saying you need to use the green one times the yellow one times the purple one, is it? Is it? Yes or no? Yeah, you trace. Use your hand. Go. Trace. So which one is the parameter? Okay, good. So when you trace, you use times. That means green times yellow times, is it?
Yes.
Times. Okay. Then just now, how do you find the perimeter of this one?
Then plus.
What do you use?
Plus.
Then how do you find the perimeter of this one?
I said plus.
Plus what?
Plus.
Okay. Then how do you find the perimeter of this one?
Half.
Half?
1/3. Half. Right. Plus.
So what operation you use?
Plus.
Plus. Plus for?
Square. Rectangle.
Plus for?
Square.
Plus for?
Triangle.
So does it make sense to times? Does it make sense to times? Then what you should use then?
Plus.
Which one plus? Which one? Which plus? Which one?
Green. Plus. Yellow. Plus. Purple.
What's the green?
18.
What's your yellow?
18.
What's your purple?
12 over 7.
12 over 7?
4.
Oh,
12
okay.
over 7.
Very good. So use your calculator, you get the perimeter. Stop. No need. Okay. So the perimeter is very simple. Why? Because how to find perimeter? You need to how to find perimeter?
Plus. Or trace of plus.
Trace, right? So that means if I tell you here is 2, here is 1.5, here's 3, here's 4, here's 2, here's 2, here's 1, here's 1, here's 2, here's 0.5, here's 2, here's 3. How do you find the perimeter of this whole thing?
Plus.
Plus what?
2 plus 3 plus.
Basically, you just add them. The operation is called add them up. Add all the
number or the
up. The operation is
add.
add.
Add the number.
Yes. So similarly, you just need to add what?
Add the green, yellow, and purple up.
To find the
The final.
no. To find what? When you add up, you get what? Huh?
Different.
Yes. Hold on, I need to help you charge. Okay, good. So, how to find perimeter? Once again,
Add the number.
add which them up.
Add the green, yellow, and purple.
Then what about other shapes?
Add the length or breadth to the square.
Basically, the idea to find perimeter is add all lengths up. Okay? This one, add 3 of them up. This one, add all the lengths up. Similarly, for the quadrant, add this
all the length.
to find the
Perimeter.
repeat
Add all the length up.
to
Find the perimeter.
very good. Okay, you can sit down now. Okay. So the purple line is also
the back of the circle.
Huh?
The purple line is so part of the circle.
yeah, it's a part, but how much?
For
I'll ask you how much. So this purple line is also part of the circle, but how much? We just mentioned how much just now.
the purple line is 12.
Purple line is not 12. This purple line is how much of a circle? So this line is 4 times the circle. This purple line is
The
this purple line is huh? Of what?
the circle.
So your quadrant purple line is always for what?
Of the circle.
Repeat entire sentence.
The quadrant
Mm.
is always
Mm.
of a circle.
The quadrant purple line. Okay, repeat. It's not quadrant. It's quadrant purple line.
The quadrant purple line
Mm.
is always 1/4 of the circle.
By the way, when you need to memorize one thing, you don't memorize it word by word. You need to understand it. What do you mean by understand it? Okay, understand it by doing this. The purple line of a quadrant is 1/4 of a circle. Why? Because a circle you have 4 for what?
1/4
One circle you have 4 what?
quadrants.
One circle you have 4?
Quadrants.
Very good. So now I just take one quadrant out. Okay. So the purple line here is
1/4 of the circle.
very good. 再来
The quadrant purple line is 1/4 of the circle.
Okay. Because 4 quadrant add to get a what? 4 quadrant add to a circle. Very good. So therefore, the purple line here is always
1/4 of a circle.
circle circumference or perimeter to be precise. One more time.
The quadrant purple line is always 1/4 of a circle. Perimeter.
Very good. Circle perimeter. Okay, good. So let me give you one more example. How do you find the perimeter of this quadrant? So you do what first?
Trace out the perimeter.
Good. Trace out the perimeter with different colors. So I start from here, and here, and then last one. Okay. So it means to find the perimeter, I need to find what? What operation?
Perimeter operation is full times.
Wait. I asked you for what? I asked you the perimeter of the quadrant, right? Right?
Yeah.
Of a quadrant. So what you need to do, how do you find the perimeter of a quadrant? You trace out first, right? So now you trace out with different colors already. So now what you need to do? How do you find the perimeter of other things?
You will
Add what?
green,
Very good. So you add what?
purple, yellow,
So I need to green plus
purple,
purple and then
yellow.
very good. So next time when you are asked to find the perimeter of something, what you need to think of is perimeter of rectangle, perimeter of square, perimeter of circle. Okay? Now, how do you find the green? Okay, let's start with the yellow first. Yellow one, how do you find yellow? Yellow one is what? So this is the center of the circle. Okay? So the yellow one is your what?
Radius.
Why radius?
Because the radius is the center of the circle. Which
Use my definition.
touches
Why you keep using your definition? 再来. The radius is?
the radius is the center of the circle.
I use the word from and to. Go ahead. Radius is from
The center of the circle.
to.
The perimeter.
Very good. Repeat.
Radius is from the center of the circle.
Mm.
To the perimeter.
Okay, so where is the center of the circle here? Right? Center of the circle. From the center of the circle.
But to the perimeter.
So therefore, your this yellow line is your yellow line is your
Radius.
okay, good. Line, purple line.
Purple line is also radius.
Why radius?
Because
Why radius?
the center of the circle,
Mm-hmm.
from the center of the circle
Mhm.
is to the perimeter.
Okay, therefore it's your radius. Okay, if I tell you the radius is 5 cm, so that means your yellow line is,
Same.
purple is,
5.
okay, so how do you find green? So how do you find this green? The green line is always 1/4 what?
Of the circle of perimeter.
Very of the circles.
Perimeter.
Very good. So what you do is 1/4 of means
Times.
very good. How do you find circles perimeter? What's the formula?
The whole circle.
No. What's the formula for perimeter of circle? Circle perimeter. What's the formula?
2
Mm-hmm.
times.
Okay. And then?
Times.
Very good. So in this case, what is your? I just copy down. Copy down. What's your pi? The question says
2
pi equals to what? 打住. Question says pi equals to
22/7.
22/7. Then what is r? What's your r?
Times 5.
Why 5?
Because it's mean radius.
Okay. Can you help me out?
55/7.
Mixed number, please.
7 6 over 7.
Mixed number.
Yeah, so
再来
7
Uh-huh.
and 6/7.
Okay, very good. What's the unit? Parameter unit.
cm.
Very good. So that means your queen is 7, 6/7. So what is the entire parameter?
17
Very good.
6 and 7.
So do you know how to find the perimeter of the circle? Perimeter of a quadrant? Now? Okay, good. So now, then can I ask you another question? This is your
Full circle.
full circle. This is your
77.
yes. So how do you find the length of this thing? What do you think? How do you find the perimeter of your disk? Do you know or you don't know? You cannot make a guess?
The green line is
1/2 what?
full circle.
Very good. Of circles, what?
Perimeter.
Very good. So if I tell you the radius is 5, so that means half, copy down, of means times, O's perimeter means the entire circle formula. What's the formula for 2 pi r? Right? So now, half, copy down, times, copy down, 2 times down, what's the pi? What's pi?
32/7.
What's your r here? Good. So the answer is 110/7. Don't need. Okay? So this 110/7 cm. Of course, this is not the simplest because I need to use a calculator to find a mixed number. But anyway, I still take this as number first. Will be your perimeter of the half circle or perimeter of the semicircle. So quadrant is 1/4 of
The circle's perimeter.
semicircle is
1/2 of.
I don't want 1/2. I want half. So quadrant is 1 what?
1
1 quarter.
1/4
Semicircle is
half.
yes. Quadrant is
1/4.
quadrant is 1 quarter, right?
Yeah.
Semicircle is
Half.
very good. Okay, so that's how you find the green part. Okay, good. So yeah, so today I think we have a very good lesson on. Today what we learned?
Radius. Diameter.
No. Today we talk about what?
Circle.
Circle. And then with circle we talk about half a circle. And then we also talk about a quarter of a circle. A quarter of a circle means 1/4 of a circle. Okay. To find perimeter, what operation we use? No. Operation. I'm not using the formula. I just operation. What operation you have used so far? Plus, right? Why plus?
Plus. Yeah. Plus the square. Then the square.
Correct. So to find the perimeter, what you need to do? So therefore, if you are asked to find the parameter of anything, what you need to do is first you trace with different colors, and then you add all the different colors up, or the value of each color up. Alright? Okay, good. Any more questions for me?
Okay.
Good. Okay, so